So yeah, with that being said, I would say no. I don't think it's him. Yeah, Ghost referred to him and Kane and them as kids when they were actually kids though, nigga. That all you make. Hey, Tony Montana, you be saying a lot of low IQ shit, bro. I'm just letting you know, man. Like when he said, because I already know exactly what scene you're talking about. You're talking about when I can give you the exact episode. You're talking about episode 406 of the original Power when he referred to them both as kids. He said, "We were kids, Kay, trying to make moves. We were innocent." And Kanan said, "I was never innocent. You need it." He was actually referring to a point where they were actually kids. So of course he referred to them as kids, nigga. They were young then. Also keep in mind that the time the ages of Canaan and them has changed in raising Canaan. Like probably initially, they probably had Ghost not that much younger than Canaan. But then they changed it. Keep in mind, for Ghost ID in season one said he was born in 70, what was it, 74. We know that's not true, 100%, because in Raising Canaan, Canaan is born in 75. But yeah, he was referring to Roller as a kid. Canaan referred to, in season 5, he referred to Ghost as a kid. The reason why is because Ghost is like at least 5 years younger than him. So before you get ready to say, "Oh, so why did Ghost talk about them being kids?" Keep in mind, I tell people this all the time. Courtney Kemp has already said that she didn't know they were doing a spinoff until after season 4. So pretty much everything that happened in season 4 and beyond probably is not going to line up with a lot of the things we see in the prequels. So what you just said, I already don't address that. Let me see. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot of stuff that happened in original Power. Like I said, if it happened before season 5, you can rule it out as it might not be act no more. Some of it, like I'm pretty sure they're gonna try their best to keep it together with a lot of the things that has happened and was said in the original Power, but for certain things, they're gonna change it to make it match what they got going on. And one of them is 100% the ages of the characters. That's something that definitely changed.
But when was it season 2 when Kanan showed up and made the comment about seeing his mom?
Mark is stupid. Hey, I remember that shit. I do remember that shit. He said that nigga was a cop. I'm like, bro, there's no way in hell Breeze is a cop. You're out of your fucking mind. Hey, I sure forgot about that shit. Some fans still going by Ghost being born in 70. Yeah, I know, SG. Because it was a couple of people was coming at me, and I had to. That's when I had to put out that the ages of all the characters video to debunk a lot of the bullshit that they were saying. Matter of fact, it was Fair Play's crew that was saying some shit that didn't make any fucking sense. Talking about the 74. Like this nigga made. And this ain't me trying to throw shots at him, but I'm just saying, like, you remember he was saying that Ghost was older in class like Zeke. I'm like, bro, Ghost is way too smart for him to not know that. Zeke was dumb as a box of rock. So you can pull that out with him. There's no way Ghost didn't know. The thing is that the ages has been changed. And you got to keep in mind, Sasha Penn has already said that Ghost and Tommy at this point are very young. We know that Kanan was born in 75, so that means there's no way Ghost was born in 74 because Kanan is older than Ghost. How the hell you going to be raised by somebody that's younger than you? Make that make sense. Kanan going to meet a Ghost at He's going to meet Ghost at 17/18 in season 5 at the diner, shaking his hand. Crank isn't Ghost. Ghost and Tommy are most likely 13 to 15 right now in 92. So they're definitely not 15. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Now the part of you saying him meeting Ghost and Tommy around 17, 18, that could be a possibility. Him meeting around 18. But yeah, there's no way Ghost is 15 at this point. Kanan was born in 75 and Ghost was born in 1980. So in 96, Ghost was 16. and Kanan was 21. You saying Kanan was a kid at 21? You still dumb as fuck, bro. Like I was trying to get away from saying you dumb as fuck, but now I'm gonna say it. You dumb as fuck because this nigga Tony Montana. Yes, Ghost was born in 1980. Yes, in 1996, he met Breeze. We know that. And yes, Kanan would have been 21 at that. You dumb fuck. I just told you that everything that happened in season 4 of the original Power and beyond and before doesn't matter anymore. It could be changed because they didn't know they were doing a spinoff. That's the reason why Ghost was said to be born in 74 in season 1, but now his age has changed to 1980, like you just said. So if he's born in 1980, now he's younger, much younger than Kanan. I just told you in season 4 they had it as if they were close to around the same age. Keep in mind when Kanan was talking to Tariq about how they grew up, he was saying when the police would show up, Ghost would be gone before we even noticed they were gone. Noticed that they were coming. So that way the police is just settled for us. Keep in mind, he also said we were selling Fat Alberts for our uncles when I was 11. All of that, none of that happened in Raising Kanan. Kanan didn't even get into the game until 15. So my point is, all of that has changed, you freaking clown. Like, you can't call nobody a low IQ off something you don't understand. Excuse me. You're right. There's nothing wrong with getting a theory wrong. We all get them wrong. No, we're not in the writer's room. We haven't seen the shit yet. So that's wrong. I'll never attack you for saying a theory that you have. But like when I'm telling you what it is, and then like I'm putting the math in front of you, damn. And you trying to tell me I'm low IQ for something that I know for sure I know what I'm talking about on. Because you can just simply add it up. That's when, Ghost and Tommy is 3 years younger than Kanan. Tommy was 100% seen in season 3. He had the number 4 beeper. Plus we saw Tommy's name on the wall and Kate's name was in the end credits. All of that is accurate except the 3 years part. And we don't know 100% that was Tommy, but I even said on my channel before that, I mean, it makes sense because the number 4, the Tommy being on the wall, the lady being cast as Kate in the same episode, and also there was an image of Tommy being younger on episode 301 of the original Power that looked just like that little kid, white kid that we saw in the episode of Raising Kanan. So all of that makes sense. However, the 3 years doesn't. And here's the reason why them saying them 3 years doesn't make sense. It doesn't quite add up. Keep in mind, Ghost, we already know that Ghost and Tommy's age and Angela left when she was around 15, right? So if Ghost, Tommy and Angela was around 15 in 96, and let's just say Ghost's birthday could have came and Angela's hadn't. So let's say Ghost was 16 in 96, right? Mm-hmm. If he's 16 in 96, that pushes him to 1980. That means he's born in 1980. Kanan is born in 75. So that means Kanan is 5 years older than Ghost. There's no way it can be 3 years. That's why I told you when you said he's anywhere between 13 to 15 years old right now, I was like, there's no way he's 15. This nigga the rocket. No, Tony. I didn't call you dumb for theories. I tell people all the time, don't ban nobody, don't time nobody out for a theory.